I'd like to apologize for being a little bit late here. A whopping 7 minutes late, I know. Fire me. It is what it is. We have today a publisher opportunity, a game called Maiden Cops. Please check the game out. There is a link in the description. If you click that link and you purchase the game through the official website by clicking that link, I get a kickback of 30% from every game sale. I think it's about £2.22 per game sale. That goes directly to me. Well, I think it goes through Xsolla, and then they don't pay out until I make 100. So, I mean, it probably doesn't come to me straight away. But the point is, it does, in theory, support me. So if you like what you see today, please do check the game out. Right, I need to make sure the volume levels are okay. This actually seems incredibly quiet. Is that really the maximum volume? There we go. That's a bit more like it. Even that seems a bit quiet. How's it going? Welcome, Vlad. Gal Bobbies. So this is one of those arcade-style games that insists on having a CRT filter and bloom, but you can turn these off for a more clean pixel experience. I will probably have them on. Calling it now, he's playing as the bunny. Yeah? What of it? She's the oldest one. Welcome, Oaz. Basic tutorial. It seems like it's your first time playing Maiden Cops. It's not. I played the demo, like, last year or the year before. There was some sort of Steam Fest, Next Fest. So I have played this game before. Press X to attack. This command can be used for various types of attacks. Okay. Okay. A to jump. B to block. Hold B to perform a parry. They made it seem very easy. Press Y, RB, or LB to use one of your special moves. Alright, okay. Get close to the opponents to grab them. Alright, okay, Streets of Rage. Press down and A to simultaneously switch to the opponent's... Right, okay. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Press B to pick up weapons and collectibles. Okay. Heavy weapons can only be held by the Meiga holster. I see. Meiga holster can grab some objects from the scene. This is how they're going to punish me for playing as the little girl. Press B to counter grabs. Okay. Okay. We'll see what this is like with the CRT filter, and if I decide I don't like it, then I can always turn it off. Let's jump right in! I was super curious about this when I played the demo like a couple of years back. Maiden Classic. Join the Maiden Cops to thwart the plans of the Liberators and protect Maiden City. This mode allows adjustments in gameplay, providing a balanced experience. Join the Maiden Cops to achieve the highest score on the leaderboard with the arcade mode set to high difficulty. Well, of course I don't want the latter. Number of players 1, difficulty... Do hit strike another player. Oh, you've got like a setting for when Sushi Sunshine turns up.
Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine.
絶対知らない。
何これ?
Had a great time learning Chinese and Korean. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. Am I gonna play as bad choice, or good choice? I think I'm gonna play as good choice. Hey there, boss. What's up? Agent Usagi. Is this how you report to your superiors? Jeez. Why so formal? We've been working together for years. We even finished preparatory school together. I've been receiving reports of misconduct from some members of the Maiden Cops. Yeah? Maiden Cops sleeping in the patrol car instead of patrolling. Eating sweets and candies during operations. Well, you wouldn't. Playing video games while on duty. Sorry, were you saying something? Damn it! Maiden Cops sounds like a movie from the 80s I'd want to see. It sounds like the Americanized dub of some Asian kung fu movie. It's like, Maiden Cops, or like long Chinese title that translates to like the city is under attack and the Maiden Cops will save the day. You know, it's like blah blah blah, and then it's like Maiden Cops. I told Meiga not to eat those sweets. Such a glutton. All that fat must go straight to her boobs. Playing video games? That dimwit Priscila will hear from me. Sleeping on duty? Okay. That was me. But I was tired of taking care of those two troublemakers. I just can't take it anymore. The worst part is that I'm the leader of the unit. I'll be held responsible. Do you know anything, Usagi? I don't know anything, Commander Morgana. Those reports must be fake. They're trying to discredit Maiden Cops. They fucking would as well, wouldn't they? Knock, knock, knock. There's been an explosion in the Maiden City. Seriously? Are you sure? I didn't even notice. Of course. I heard a big bang sound. I've answered that one already. Nightbot, come up with some new lines. You're making fun of me again, veteran Nina. No jokes, Nina. It seems the explosion occurred at Maiden Cop's prison complex. We must hurry. Call Meiga and go check the situation. Yes, ma'am. Mayor Marine? Yes, I've already dispatched units to the prison complex. Wait, there's the poor prince of Liberators? Don't worry, we have everything under control. Looks like a lot of work ahead of us. Nina, Priscila, Meiga. Hope those three won't cause any more trouble. Marine, like Marine from Sonic. I'm going with Marine from Sonic. Wow! What an explosion! You can feel the heat of the flames from here. It seems like we're gonna have a tough time again. How crazy, right? You've got to be kidding, right? If we get caught in an explosion like that, we're done for. Control yourself, girl. I don't know who is behind this mess, but they will face Maiden Cop Priscila Salamander. Crime won't pay off in Maiden City. Today I will show what I'm capable of. I'll be recognized by the veterans. Priscila, you were so brave today. I've told you to pay attention during the shift. And try not to mess up this time. Today is going to be another exhausting day. HoloLive? Isn't that that black company? Cover Corp. This is as good as I remember it being in the Steam, the next fest I played like a couple of years ago. Yeah! Teddy bear! How dare you? So I can destroy that? Is cover one of those? Wait, which one is the company that the Gargura was with, right? Hololive, right? That's cover, isn't it? All I'm hearing out of cover at the moment is disagreements with management. That's what I'm hearing. Ame didn't like what management was asking her to do. She left. She became, Henya? And now Gura's following suit. In 2 weeks to 4 weeks time, there'll be someone that looks and sounds a lot like Gura. That's assuming that Gura's #1 fan Senzawa doesn't come back. Gura's #1 fan Senzawa did post a tweet 6 days ago. Oh, was it Pikami that became Henya? Who was it Ame became? Because it was someone, wasn't it? Ah, Doobie, that's it. It do be like that. Yeah, Pikami was Henya. That makes sense, actually, because Henya was a longer time ago. I'm kind of out of the loop when it comes to the VTuber stuff. I'll wait to see what Legal Mindset says about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm more or less separate from it. I have the few VTubers that I like, and that's it. Like, I like the Omega Sisters, I liked Gura. I liked Pikami, and then when Pikami disappeared, I liked Henya. Yeah, it's a lot of graduations and very, very, like, near between each other. Hey, Attack! How's it going? This seems like a game Attack would like. It has lots of cute waifus. The stream title is No Maidens. I looked over to the chat, and Attack had commented, "Yes, Maidens." I'm like, yeah. Funny. Come on, drop some health. Somebody drop some health. What platform is this on? For definite Steam. I think it might be on the consoles as well. I know for definite Steam, because that's what I'm playing it on. And that's what the affiliate link is for in the description. If you see me playing this and you think, I could do a better job, I'm a better player than him, then you can put your money where your mouth is. Was that really health? Like, right before I got knocked down? That's depressing. Yeah, this publisher previously released a game called Kawaii Death Des, which is definitely on Steam and also on Nintendo Switch. So I think this is on Switch as well. But I'm not, like, confident that's the case. It just seems to make sense, because this publisher has released stuff on Switch as well. So excited for Easter, I guess? I don't have an Easter egg. I went to like a local fair, and there was a Name the Bunny! And I entered that, but I didn't win. And the prize for that was an Easter egg. I went to another local thing, and there was a raffle, and I didn't win a single raffle prize. Almost all the raffle prizes were Easter eggs. Didn't win a single raffle prize. So it seems like the universe is against me having an Easter egg this Easter. It seems that that the powers that be don't want me to have an Easter egg. So I think what I'll do is I will buy an Easter egg to spite. What I'm currently waiting on is my payments from Universal Credit, usually on the 21st of every month, right? Usually on the 21st of every month. 21st this month is Bank Holiday Monday. So, I can't get paid on the 21st. Universal Credit isn't paid on a weekend. So I can't get paid on the 20th, and I can't get paid on the 19th. But the 18th, Good Friday, is a bank holiday. So I can only realistically get paid on the 17th. Payments of Universal Credit go in the night before the day of the payment. So I am freaking out. Save my hard-earned cash. Buying one Easter egg isn't going to bankrupt me. 10 hours later. How did buying one Easter egg bankrupt me? So I'm just hoping... Yeah, it's still not in yet. I'm just hoping that it'll come in this evening. Because it would be crushing if I had to wait until after the bank holiday to get paid. What a mess we have here, Miranda. This time you sold yourself out completely, huh? How much did they pay you? That's none of your business, shorty. It's better to not meddle in my affairs, Nina, or you'll regret it. We don't have time for this, veteran Miranda. If you got to talk about credit, it means you don't have enough. I have to talk about credit when it comes to the Switch too, because it would be unrealistic to afford one. Nobody, unless they are, I don't know, a child of the bourgeoisie, could afford to pay hard cash for a Nintendo Switch 2 up front. I'm glad you were right before us. Have you discovered who was responsible for the attack? She's so clueless. You are truly amazing, Priscilla. Always pushing your own limits. My dream has come true. Finally recognized by a veteran. Always knew my skills were impeccable. I think Priscilla didn't understand what's happening here. This feeling of secondhand embarrassment is so invigorating. She's basically like, Darkness from, Konosuba. How crazy, right? Hey, Priscilla! How clueless can you be? Obvious that Miranda is involved in this crime. You're so silly, Priscila. The veteran Miranda seems to be involved in this attack. All the criminals were freed from the Maiden Cops prison complex. What am I drinking at the moment? Just coffee. That pervert is incorrigible. Sounds a bit like me. Veteran Miranda, how could you? I knew you were receiving money of dubious origin, but I never stopped believing it was for a good reason. Of course she had a good reason. Filling her pockets with money! Lamb meatloaf. Oh, in boiled egg halves! That sounds so good! Oh, man. You have the best team in the Maiden Cops, Nina. Enough talking, Miranda. I hope you're ready. This time you'll be punished for your crimes. Bring it on, shorty. I'm running out of special bar. Big baseball bat to the face. Yeah! Epic slowdown. It seems that a certain corrupt Maiden Cop has lost. So, Miranda, who is behind the attacks on the prison complex? I know you can't devise a plan of this magnitude. Do you really think you won, Nina? I'll give you a clue. Things have gotten serious this time. We have a big fish in Maiden City. Not even Maiden Cops will be able to protect the city. It's better to not get involved, little bunny. Hehehe, I appreciate the sympathy, but Maiden Cops won't be defeated so easily. We will keep Maiden City safe. Suit yourself, little bunny. Off she goes. After her, everyone. No. Let's go back and report the situation to Commander Morgana. But, no buts, Priscila. Let's go, girls. Big fish in Maiden City. Whatever could they mean? Yeah, I'm expecting it to be a fish woman of some description. Like a tuna with massive boobs or something. I really beat 90 enemies up there? Okay. Maiden Knight. Do I not get, like, a shop to upgrade or something? Hello, sound test. Is everything working here? Are we live now? Cough, cough, cough. I'm Mayor Marine Diavola, President of the Demon Party. Address all citizens of Maiden City. Recently, there have been terrible attacks in our city. A group called Liberators has claimed responsibility for the crimes. Our administration, together with the Demon Party. What's a game that always helps you de-stress? I think that question's come up as well. Stupid Nightbot, but I'll give you a different one. The last one I gave was like Vampire Survivors. Katamari Damacy's a good de-stress for me. This type of crime, which threatens our peace and tranquility, will not be tolerated. We do not condone such violent acts. We will implement restrictive measures and massive investments in security. all to ensure the protection of our beloved city. I request the understanding and cooperation of all inhabitants of Maiden City. There's something about, black sclera, isn't there, This is the time to set aside our differences. We must unite and fight the common enemy. We assure all of you, we will use all available means to protect what we hold most precious in Maiden City. Trust in our administration. Trust in your mayor. We will not fail you. Mayor Marine is so cool! That's why everyone voted for her. She is a true defender of justice. Do you believe that, Priscila? It's all talk and no action. They're probably taking advantage of the chaos to suck more public resources from Maiden City. These Maidenlytics are all the same. How can you say that, Veteran Nina? Mayor Marine is different. If you say so, silly girl. One day you will learn. You are quite naive, Priscila. It's rare for Maidenlytics to do something truly altruistic for Maiden City. They do what's best for them in the end. You too, Meiga? Learn something, rookies! Screenshot. Who keeps Maiden City safe for the Maiden Cops? Anyway, enough chat. We have a mission to accomplish. We won't let this city fall into the hands of Liberators. Maiden, fight! Idiots fighting in the road? Gonna get hurt. That is an annoying mechanic, though. I can't be in the road for this one. Well, it does help that it's hurting the enemies as well. Great. Now I'm getting punished for being on the path. Use the desperation attack. Diagonals is always awkward for me in beat 'em ups. Defeat 100 opponents. Oh, that didn't take long. I've seen people specifically say Streets of Rage 3 on Steam in like reviews, and I think I see where they're coming from specifically. It's like the weightiness and the slowness of it. My helmet. Actually, out of context, my helmet sounds pretty bad, doesn't it? My helmet. It's alright, it wasn't like a real person, it was like a robot. They're like robots. I assume, based on the fact their heads came off. Yeah, you know, this game has a very positive rating on Steam, and it deserves it. Fantastic soundtrack. Attention, girls! We're going to meet an informant. Sandra Lumina, owner of the elegant Maiden Pub. I know the bar is famous for its ambience and its desserts. But wait, are the rumors true? Is the place just a front? Exactly, Meiga. Behind the scenes, the elegant Maiden Pub is an information exchange point. There we'll find out who's the mastermind behind the attacks on Maiden City. Wow, I heard dessert! Can I have a taste of the ice cream? It's not about desserts, Priscila. Talking about an informant. Makes total sense. The informant with the best ice creams in town, right? Sure. They're just standing there by the door. Yeah! Teddy bear! Oh, the soundtrack! Oh, dang it. I thought it hadn't been activated. Like, they tend to, like, wobble in other fighting games, so then, like, smoke comes off them and then they explode. So I wasn't quite ready for that. Putting teddy bears in the air conditioner again? Well, it's the best place to store them, you know. Nobody's gonna come along and punch the air conditioner. Give me that! Oh, that's frustrating. I can see it. I can't go low enough to collect it. Sucks to be me, I guess. Huh? Did I break something? Did my passive kick in? My passive kicked in. No way. Incredible. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? Yeah, it's some... like... the layering messed up? I was, like, on the incorrect layer? Like, it's hard to really describe what was going on there, because I don't fully understand it myself, but... that was some weird behavior. Jackal. It's a jackal. I know about the explosives now. Alright, let's try not to repeat that same glitch. Gonna go to the right and up. Yeah, this lady didn't come out before, did she? Oh no, I think she did. Let's definitely go to the right. Yeah, that door didn't open. But you could actually end up not being fully on the correct path in that screen. My amazing passive kicked in. Ah! Ah! Because now... Transition. It was a wall, and I ran off screen. That's so weird. Huh. At least I was able to get back to, like, very close to where I was. Like, I didn't have to, like, start a complete brand new game or something because of the glitch, so... You bounce off her tits! If you do a dash attack into the bulky ladies, you literally bounce off their tits. That's amazing. Boinga, boinga. Oh, man. Live in any fictional universe. That one came up before. Amazing how soon you get repeats out of 100, isn't it? My panties. Yes! Oh yeah, that's a good shout, Shenmue. Well, it's not 1980s Japan, it's 1990s because there's a Sega Saturn, but I know what you mean. Like, yeah, you know what? Let's say Yakuza 0 because it's 1980s Japan. You know, business is booming, everybody is rich, everybody's throwing money around everywhere. There's extreme opulence. It's not really a fictional setting, though, I guess. Unless you said, like, Kamurocho. Wanted to go back to the 80s and live there, but couldn't because of COVID and the vaccine didn't exist yet. What? Wanting to go back to the 80s. It would be nice to go back to the 80s. I think it's, like, unrealistic. Oh, hold on! I know that piece of music, and I think that's the character from Kawaii Death Death. Because that's awfully familiar, that piece of music. Yeah, I think that's a Kawaii Death Death reference. That's pretty cool. Ara. Welcome to the Elegant Maiden Pub. What a pleasant surprise. What brings these beautiful Maiden Cops to my humble establishment? She called me beautiful. I'm indeed gorgeous. Hey, waitress, I'd love a chilled ice cream. Is there such a thing as a hot ice cream? Oh, and don't forget the chocolate sauce. Priscilla, we're not here to have fun. But I wanted an ice cream. Came here for the usual. What is causing that disruption? Oh, I see. Okay. Everything's working now. We came here for the usual. Alright. What does Miss Usagi wish to know this time? I need information about the Liberators. What their plans are for Maiden City? In China, it's illegal to go back in time. Is that true? They banned movies about time travel? You know what that says to me? They're scared it might be possible. Now, if China thinks time travel is possible, we need to find out how. If China thinks it's possible, it must be possible. Ara. Such a tricky situation. Had to be you, didn't it, Nina? I cannot provide that information. These Liberators seem to be very familiar with Maiden City. And my ice cream is still waiting. Are you still thinking about ice cream, Priscila? Can't you read the room? Seems like we've fallen into a classy trap. I hope the punishments are elegant. How crazy, right? What punishment, you pervert? I apologize for my lack of elegance, but I'll have to face you. Your investigation ends here. Ara. No, it fucking doesn't. Bye-bye, Sandra. Ah, Miss Usagi, I didn't expect to be defeated by you here. We want to answer, Sandra. What deal did you make with the Liberators? Deal? They don't offer deals, only ultimatums. Please understand, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. If I say too much, everything I built in Maiden City will be lost, including my own life. We'll sort this out, Sandra. But we need clues. Any idea where we should look? Have you ladies considered taking a walk on the beach? Sometimes a bit of sun and sea can bring clarity, and perhaps some answers. Rest easy, Sandra. The Maiden Cops will restore Maiden City to normalcy. It would be a blessing for Maiden City. I wish you luck and success in your investigation. What about my ice cream and my punishment? It's so silly. I love it. I like watching their faces show up with that shocked expression. It's definitely turning into a fantasy now, but the idea of going back in time, at least to, like, experience a day in a completely different time, that would be such a vibe. Was I not meant to kill that lady? Because she had a very small health bar and she made such a scream when I knocked her out. It looked like she was coming up to offer me something. Oh no, I meant to. That's alright. I felt bad for a second, but no. I meant to kill them, that's fine. Oh yeah! I'm really digging the hell out of this. Man, long boots. Oh no. Actually got knocked out. Also, I just gotta say, to the artist who worked on this game, I appreciate the camel toe. Look at that amazing sea veteran, Nina. A quick dip wouldn't hurt, right? It would be great to put on my bikini and feel those lascivious glances devouring my body. How crazy, huh? I admit I would like to spend the day having fun and relaxing. However, we're not here to have fun. If Sandra sent us here, there must be some clue. Let's go, girls. I do wonder if there is a reason to kick the beach ball all the way from one side of the beach to the other. I'm gonna give it a go. Oh no, there's more than one beach ball, okay. It's not required. This got me thinking about River City Girls too, and how I promised to play that way back. And this has totally got me in the mood. They recently gave out River City Girls 1 on Epic Games Store, which makes me think we might get River City Girls 2 on Epic Games Store soon. You've also got to think about, like, when you get a freebie. For example, Deus Ex Machina was a freebie on Epic Games Store, and then the announcement came of a sequel to Deus Ex Machina. So by the same token, maybe there's something new coming out of the River City Girls franchise sometime soon. Give him the money. Stupid crab. Oh, this soundtrack, this art style, it's just, it's peak. It's peak. And I bet there's a lot of depth here on the harder difficulties for people who are actually good at beat-em-ups. I mean, the sprite work and the shading is what's giving me, like, major River City vibes. That and the writing. And then the gameplay is very Streets of Rage. Very bare knuckle. Need some health. Literally anything to spawn. Energy drink doesn't help. Let me guess, that energy bar might have given me a little bit of health back. And that popsicle, maybe. Ah, the twilight. Almost as radiant as me. You know, there's nothing like the sea breeze caressing the skin. Let me tell you something. The perverts in this city is something else. Hey! Aura, Nina Usagi, Priscila Salamander, Mega Whole Store. I just came to get a tan and my targets show up. Coincidence? Wait, I know you. You're Jolene, the famous supermodel and businesswoman. I buy bikinis for your brand. They're amazing. Oh, that bee-dominated line? I have some pieces. Who knows when I'll wear them? Crazy, right? Well, you have good taste. I'm flattered. Why are you praising the enemy, you dummies? She said we are her targets. It'll be my stepping stone to success. Okay. Is she, like... She's really beating me up with her bra. She was beating me up with her bra, and she was holding her breasts in place while doing it. That's quite an inventive weapon, to be honest. Jolene the Exhibitionist is the name of the achievement when you beat her. How did this happen? My image, my empire, all in decline. Jolene, why join the Liberators? No wonder they're called knockers. Ayo! Oh, you're on fire today. Wasn't your brand acclaimed in Maiden City? You, a commoner, would never understand my desires. Try me. I yearn for global recognition, for a brand that transcends borders, that is desired by every monster girl on this planet. You're so greedy. You'll spend some time in jail reflecting on your actions. Now tell me, Jolene, where can I find the boss of these Liberators? Do you really think this ends here? Seems I managed to buy enough time. See you later, Maiden Cops. Okay, hold on. Streets of Rage, right? Streets of Rage 3 specifically. Are we getting a motorcycle stage? I think we are. Like the motorcycle stages that were removed from Streets of Rage 3 during development. Yo, that Jolene has a loading screen? Maybe she's unlockable. Yeah. We get Streets of Rage. Oh dear. We get motorcycle sections. Okay, I can't hit that with my bike. Oh, Sunset Riders much. You have a Kamen Rider game similar to this. What's it on? Oh, Kamen Rider SD. There was a Kamen Rider SD game. I know about the one released on Nintendo Switch. Oh, for the Super Famicom. I'll have to look into that. Getting a bit active now, isn't it? There's a lot going on. It's getting a bit ridiculous now. Oh. This background, like, immediately reminds me of Big Apple, 3 a.m. Totals in time. Get on top of a construction site like this. This part was made twice as short as it was at launch. Oh, have you played this? Literally the only maids in Maiden Cops, and I'm beating the shit out of them. Oh, it's a good time to be a beat-em-up fan, right? River City Girls was just free on Epic Games Store. Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds, providing there's no more disruption, should be releasing, like... Isn't it, like, in a couple of days? Like, tomorrow? Do I have an SNES or Super Famicom? I do have a Super Famicom, I think? A Super Nintendo, sorry. But the majority of SNES games I would just emulate, because, you know. It's too much of an issue to deal with old hardware and then ways to convert and upscale, and I could spend forever caring about getting the image just right, or I could load up a ROM and an emulator and it looks perfect every time. Yeah, in my head I'm getting confused. I do have a Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo Mini. And I have a clone console. I have a Retro Duo, which is fairly old now, as far as, like, Famiclones and Super Famiclones go. But the support's fairly good. It runs games through the through either the NES port or Super Nintendo port on the top. Compatibility's good. God, that hardware, that console, that Retro Duo's got to be at least 15 years old now. So the SNES Mini is, what, 2019? So that hardware's, what, like 5 years old now? I remember my good friend, Andrew, reserved one for me. He was working at a supermarket at the time, and actually reserved one for me, which was incredibly cool. Since they had so very few of them come in, and then almost immediately they were absurdly expensive after the fact. This nutcase. She must have escaped during the prison complex attack. She saved Jolene, so she's definitely with the Liberators. You're Max, aren't you? Leader of the Maiden Spike Gang. Veteran Nina, this is the same criminal we arrested on our first day at the Maiden Cops. I remember well, we were honored for her capture. What a debut for Priscila Salamander. The most beautiful, amazing, and fearless of the Maiden Cops. There's that one school hero that River City Girls like too that came out on Steam out of nowhere beginning of this year. What? In English. What are you talking about? I lost all the money I made from the bets at the Maiden Coliseum. You made me look like a fool. So the Liberators are behind the illegal bets at the Maiden Coliseum. Bingo! I hit the right spot. To think there were Maiden punks out there. School hero. Is that like... And you're saying that's a River City-like? $3.39. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, the same kind of thing, yeah, for sure. It's nowhere near as good a looking a game as Maiden Cops, though. Came out on my birthday this year. I didn't know about it. Hey, she's dumber than me. Even if you know about the Liberators and the underground fights. It doesn't matter. Now it's the time for my revenge. Time to suffer, Maidenfuls. Yeah, I was about to say, that would have been way too easy. Yo! She's got a fishnet top and then bikini over the top. Whoa! I'm easily distracted by this game's character designs. Yeah, that Nightbot was a nice idea. That timer, but it's asking me all the same questions we've already had. I'll come up with another way of getting chat to be constant and engaged. I'll find ways. Of course not, Bunny. With the Liberators in control of Maiden City. The Maiden Cops stand no chance. Seems like the Liberators' leadership has influence and power in Maiden City. And that's the last cup of coffee. You really have no idea who's really in charge. You don't either, darling. As if the leader of the Liberators would reveal her identity to a blabbermouth like you. I didn't catch half of what you said, but Max, your record remains. Time to head back to jail. Wow, that was fast. Hey, you won't get away that easily. Hold on, Priscilla, now's not the time. Why not, veteran Nina? We have an important lead to follow. We need to head to the Maiden Stadium. If the Liberators are controlling the bets, that's where we'll find our answers. There is a POV you are a Pikmin in 3 and 4 now. Well, like a mod for Pikmin 3 and 4 on Switch that, like, makes it POV. That would be terrifying. Oh, a set of first-person videos of Pikmin. Alright. That's true. People who aren't here the first time the questions are answered. There is that, I suppose. I hadn't considered that. Attention, girls! As you already know, there's a secret place called Maiden Coliseum inside the Maiden Stadium. With the recent renovations, it's likely that the entrances I knew have changed. So it's just a matter of searching until we find the right path. You don't need to tell me. Besides, being the strongest of the Maiden Cops, I'm also the smartest. Don't underestimate the situation, Priscilla. Max escaped, which means the Liberators are all ready for our arrival at the Coliseum. It won't be as easy as it seems. Oh, that was really well pointed out, Meiga. You should learn more from Meiga, Priscila. I can't wait to see what the Liberators have prepared for us. I take back what I said. Be ready for any eventuality. Let's move forwards. Oh, this track again. Banger song, this one. Take that. Went to a charity shop today and picked up another jigsaw puzzle. I'm turning into such an old woman. Do look forward to jigsaw puzzles soon on the second channel, by the way. In Kingdom Hearts related news, there was a Disney Goof Troop chill lo-fi beats to chill and study to that Disney released. And it had a bunch of Kingdom Hearts references in it. A painting of, like, Traverse Town, and 2 stickers. A sticker of a Palpu fruit, and a sticker of the sea salt ice cream. Now, previously, the voice actor for Max has said that they would love Goof Troop to be in a Kingdom Hearts game. And that's on record. Are we about to learn more about Kingdom Hearts 4, and is it going to contain Max from Goof Troop? You know, this whole time, I forgot about my son Max. I'm a terrible father. Never much of a Disney person. Yeah, me neither. I think that's why I never played the Kingdom Hearts games until, like, fairly recently, right? Because... So I was like, oh, it's kiddie Disney shit. You know, it's not for me. Oh, this tune is good. No, I don't know a lot about, like, this is a soccer court, like a football court, right? I don't know a lot about football courts, but do they have this many centers? Eye to Eye. Yeah, I'm familiar with that song, because there's a lot of, like, punk outfits that have covered it. There's some, like, band called Magnolia Park or something that did a version of that. That was pretty good. But the original version of the song is better. Oh, come on, now it really is Streets of Rage. Because Streets of Rage has the platform in the middle of the football stadium. Yeah. I wonder if the developers of this game played Streets of Rage at all. Although this is very Streets of Rage 2, this segment. Yo, Alt One. We're playing, horny Streets of Rage. You are like a big South Park fan, right? Like a true South Park fan. I didn't realize how big it was in, I'll get there. Poland! But it actually does have, like, a big fandom there. You showed me those, like, 2 videos on Discord of, like, songs. And then in the recommended was just constantly, like, Polish South Park clips. It's all dark. Who could turn on the light? Ouch, who's touching me in the dark? How crazy, right? Crazy not at all, Meiga. That's me, Nina. Stick together, girls. The wait is over. Get ready for the main fight. We have special guests tonight. Welcome the Maiden Cops. Stay focused, girls. Our first challengers are the Stone Sisters. The Stone Sisters, like, one is called Petra. Like, petrified. It's in, like, stone. The Battle Maids. My waifu! Oh, man. That's silly. Oh, they started at Season 15 and then went back and dubbed, like, the old seasons. That's cool. I wish they had done that with Gintama, because they started with Season 3. They dubbed Season 3, and then didn't bother dubbing any more of it. Victoria Renshong-Mao, champion of the Maiden Coliseum. Ah, fresh meat in the arena! You're done for, brats! Done for, brats? I recognize that voice. Meiga whole stores? What are you doing here? Great! Today I will prove that my family's fighting techniques are superior. I've missed you, Victoria. Are you ready to begin? Let me get ready. Acquaintance of yours, Meiga? More than just acquaintances. She's my eternal rival. That's in your head, I never said that. Our families have competed for generations over the best fighting techniques. We've fought since childhood, I've never lost a match. I had no choice, it was my duty as heiress. Now your perverted tricks don't work on me anymore! Perverted tricks, I can only imagine. Every time she gets hit, that freak moans like crazy. It's so embarrassing! How can I beat someone like that? Ah, Victoria, it's always been so fun! The intense moments, the strikes, the passion of fighting? Enough, you depraved cow! Today is the day of my victory. I need to be faster on that throw cancel. Yeah! Not fast enough. Oh no, I'm losing too many lives here. I have to get through 2 stages with like 7 lives remaining. That's gonna be tough. Don't come near me, filthy! Even with all my training, I can't handle this. Degenerate! Sharp tongue, Vittoria. Do you have any sense of decency? Okay. This story, these characters, animated series, Studio Trigger. You know what you need to do. If you cooperate, Vittoria, I can take Meiga away from here. I know you work for the Liberators. Tell me what you know. Liberators? I have no idea who they are. I'm in this arena to face strong opponents, that's all. Meiga, how about a hug for her? Yes, ma'am. I don't know about Liberators. I was invited by members of the Demon Party. They told me to meet them at the Maiden Commercial Center. But isn't this an illegal fighting arena? What are the Maidenlytics doing here? As I told you, silly, these Maidenlytics are all the same. Thank you for the information, Victoria. I hope you and Meiga can strengthen your bonds in the future. Don't count on it. See you, Vittoria. It was a fun fight. I hope we can do it again. Better not. Next time, prepare a very painful technique, okay? Just leave! I feel like I had a very terrible performance that time around. Dreadful. Meiga's alright. You like Meiga? I like Nina. I like Nina. Oh, that tune is banging already. This is a very similar level archetype to the second stage. We've had that question. Microtransactions have ruined video games. And it's made developers comfortable with releasing games that are incomplete. Oh, not only will we fix it post-release, but we'll charge them for the fix. Oh, is the level 40 level cap too low? Oh, that's alright. We'll raise it to 70, but you have to buy 3 DLCs. Shameful. Gone are the days of the expansion. Like, the only thing I can think of in recent years that fits that mold, like the classic expansion, is like Erdtree. You know? Like, nothing else has really carried that energy. Feels like the Simpsons arcade game. I can see the setting, but the gameplay is definitely a lot smoother. But then again, you've got 20, 30 years of video game development knowledge. You know, standards have changed. Expectations have changed in regards to, like, video game content and control. And processing power has improved immensely. The Simpsons arcade game this smooth would be actually fun to play. Simpsons arcade game had a good revision. When it was released in Japan, there are guys in Maiden City. I noticed some on the beach in the 3rd level. You know what? That question that Nightbot keeps bringing up about fictional worlds? Yeah, I wouldn't mind living in Maiden City. That'd be pretty good. There hasn't been a single, like, unattractive female in this game yet. Genuinely. Like, if you're a small indie developer, and, like, you've released your game for, like, fairly cheap, and then you have a DLC that's even along the lines of, like, the supporter DLC, that, like, gives you a cool hat. Like, that's the kind of microtransaction I can get behind, right? Because it's a developer giving you the option to support them for a cosmetic. Or like an art book, or something that, you know, it's just more of like a little gift for you, throwing a couple of bucks their way. Struggling artist. Understandable. Big video game company charging you an extra 99p so you can have a second save slot? Fucking scummy. Re-release a game with more stuff. I don't know how I feel about that, because then, like, I end up with a situation like, we played BlazBlue Continuum Shift the other day. I've now found out that there was a revision of BlazBlue Continuum Shift. There was, like, a completely different version that's, like... So now I've got to own the game, like, twice in my game library? Do I got to buy, like, 2 copies of BlazBlue? If I'm playing the first version, am I not getting the full experience? It's like, if you play Street Fighter 2, but not Turbo, or the new challenges, are you getting the full experience? Are you getting seen off? If you play Persona 5 instead of Persona 5 Royal, are you not getting the full experience? If you play Dragon Quest 11 and not Dragon Quest 11S, are you not getting the full experience? It's like... It starts to make it really fucking bad for the consumer, because, you know... Everybody wants to have the best experience. Everybody wants to have, like, the most complete experience, right? If every 6 to 12 months there's a new version of the game releasing, then they're in a situation where they say, well, I can't buy any of them. I'll just wait 5 years for the Legendary Edition. And then what we've had now is the Legacy DLC for, like, the Legacy editions, you know what I mean? Like, Smash Bros. Ultimate was meant to be like the Legacy edition, here's all the content together. Then Smash Bros. Ultimate gets DLC. Then, like, Postal 2, like, 15 years after it came out, gets fresh DLC. Akiba Strip Undead and Undressed got the Kaetu Raikkonen DLC. Like, 10 years after the game came out. We're now adding new content to re-releases of old games. And releasing DLC for re-releases of old games. It's crazy. Maiden Nature. Yeah, well, in the case of Doom, right, for this to be equivalent to my analogy, it would have to be that you buy Doom 1 and 2, and then it's like, oh yeah, Sigil will cost you $5. And the new campaign will cost you $5. Whereas if you buy Doom 1 and 2 today on Steam, you get all that content in the one package. And if you had Doom 1 on Steam, it automatically updates to have all that content. Fuck's sake. This is very Sunset Riders as well. Having to jump things. I'm already bad at this game, and now you want me to jump over signs as well? Signs that I can't see until they're literally on top of me? Right, the Street Fighter cartridges don't require the internet. Okay, granted. Neither does Street Fighter 4 on Xbox 360, and then Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition on Xbox 360. Two separate discs, two separate editions of the game, and the Arcade Edition has more playable characters, including the delectable Juri Han. As Maiden Cops, it's our duty to keep Maiden City free of troublemakers like you. Especially for Maiden Cops on the wrong side of the law. Let's see how prepared you are to protect this city. Reuse a boss, reuse a boss. Like, I'm not mad. Like, reuse away. Oh my god, they're dropping all these elements on top. Got it. Miranda the not-so-corrupt Maiden Cop, says the achievement. Okay. Well, looks like we are fully capable of protecting Maiden City. You're more competent than Commander Morgana thought. Listen up, girls. Now that you've earned my trust, it's time to deliver the final blow to the Liberators operation. What? I was undercover as one of the members of the criminal group, under direct orders from Commander Morgana. The time has come. Let's capture the leader of the Liberators and put an end to this mess. Always knew that Veteran Miranda is an exemplary Maiden Cop. Veteran Miranda, have you been secretly working since we joined the Maiden Cops? I remember when we met you at the Maiden Coliseum, and to think we almost, well, you know, sorry about that. You almost messed everything up that day. But I managed to pull through and continue with the operation. Unfortunately, things escalated quickly. Things escalated quickly. The Liberators became a direct threat to the Maiden Cops and to Maiden City. But everything is going according to Commander Morgana's plans. We believe a powerful figure in Maiden City is behind all this, and we will find out who it is. You're unbelievable, Miranda. So why did we have to fight again? Why didn't you tell us the details sooner? I can't show up at the Liberators' den unharmed, can I? I had to play criminal to avoid raising suspicions. I couldn't risk exposing my disguise. Well, you've been exposing your breasts just fine. You play the part so well that you actually seem like a real criminal, Miranda. Speaking of crime, where is the betting money from the Maiden Coliseum? The reports don't show any betting money. You never change, Miranda. One day I'll catch you. Let's proceed according to the plan. Head to the Maiden Fancy Hood. I'll remain undercover and meet with the leader of the Liberators. You ready, girls? Let's wrap up our operation. Am I going to do this in enough lives? Only managed to lose one life there, I think. I'm on easy. I should be able to do it. The Maiden Cops, after a thorough investigation, have arrived at the Liberators' lair. In Maiden Fancy Hood, Nina, Meiga, and Priscila face one of the most impressive and luxurious buildings in the metropolis. The glow and splendor of the building stand in contrast to the shadow of corruption believed to reside within its walls. If they suspect that someone extremely influential is behind the recent attacks in Maiden City. Following Miranda's orders, this operation named Liberators now enters its final phase. It's time to bring these troublemakers to justice. Maiden City will not fall to crime. Okay. Panic averted. I have been paid. That was the main thing I was worried about. Was how that would fall considering the bank holidays. It's okay. That's a load off my mind now. I think I am supposed to, like, use block a lot. It's just not in my style to block. So, I've been thinking about how I'm going to potentially afford a Switch 2. And where I might acquire one from. I've been thinking about CEX, but if it's anything like when the PS5 came out, not in my style to block, that explains your face. Oh! You schooled me! The problem with CEX is, like, when the PS5 came out, for example, CEX, like, added an extra 150 to 200 onto the price of PS5s. Because everybody wanted one, and they were hard to get hold of. And then CEX justified it by saying, you know, That's what they're going for secondhand. That's why we're charging it. So knowing that the same thing will happen with the Nintendo Switch 2, maybe, like, aiming to get a large amount of CEX voucher isn't a smart move. Then again, I have something I'm thinking about trading in that has 170 value on a CEX voucher. I've been thinking about it. Because it sits on my shelf. It does nothing. Like, I don't play it. If I did play that console, I've got a mod for that console that lets me play games off an SD card. I don't really have a need for that particular game. And it's worth 170 on a CEX voucher. It's worth like 130 in cold hard cash, but I probably won't do cold hard cash. Probably do CEX voucher. Yeah, I'm with you on that. But at the same time, all the content creators are going to be making Switch content, right? Switch 2 content. If I don't have a Switch 2, I'm going to be left behind. That's the big killer for me. And your boy, ERB, is becoming a bigger and bigger name, right? He's already scored several Nintendo Switch 1 games as publisher opportunities. If I have a Switch 2, that means I can claim Switch 2 opportunities. And that's huge. I think I figured out what that combo stars thing is. It's how many kills I get without taking damage. Yeah, because I took damage and then the stars went away. So I think it's your maximum combo. So the only way I would get that up is by actually being good at this game. I get what you are saying. Like, I am not in disagreement. The prices are too high. Nobody owns anything anymore. Granted. However, I'm playing a Steam game. I own none of my Steam library. All of a sudden, because it's a Nintendo console, it's different. The writing has been on the wall for 2 generations. Why do you think I play a lot of Xbox 360 at the moment? It's not just because I can't afford a Switch 2. It's because those Xbox 360 games, short of someone breaking into my home, can't be taken from me. The GOG issue, though, is that you can also very easily download someone else's GOG library. You know. Someone can share a game with you. Which is the big restriction. Somebody very kindly shared with me the definitive edition of Croc. Here's the thing, if that had released on Steam, I would have bought it. I would have bought it. If that had released on Steam, if that Croc remaster had released on Steam, I would have bought it. Here's the thing, right? I just joined a Square Enix publisher, like, mailing list. I envision... Channel is growing. I envision... Switch to related opportunities from Square Enix. And that's big. I think there's a very good chance of it. It would be foolish for me not to get a Switch 2. Because if I'm in the situation where I'm one of only a few people that has one, I'm one of only a few people that could get a key. The odds are better. I'm running out of lives here. I recognize that. Where do I know that from? Come on. They're charging for a shit Discord after, what is it, 6 months? They want people to get so used to using it that then when they take it away, people will have to pay for it. Or maybe Nintendo assumes that all the people that are buying a Switch 2 are already the kind of people that have Switch Online to begin with. Maybe they think people are that stupid that if they make the voice chat free, people will get so used to using it that they can't live without it. Zero credits. Oh, that's alright. The score just isn't counted if you continue oh, that's fine. Oh, I'll live. If I still get to finish the story, because that's what I was worried about. Wouldn't get to finish the story. If my score stops, then, you know what, whatever. Who the fuck cares? I just want to see the Maiden Cops save the day. That's all I care about. It's bringing peace to Maiden City. Even, like, the climbing a tower right at the end is so Streets of Rage 2. And by extension, River City Girls. You're climbing, what is it, Saburo's Tower? Is that right? By arts, cheats, costumes. I'd have to be, like, really good at beat-em-ups. I'm really not. It doesn't upset me. If I have to continue, so be it. I mean, if you want to get that stuff, there's a link in the description. And if you buy the game from there, I get like $2. Well, more like $2.50. Okay. Final room. Welcome, Maiden Cops. I hope our warm reception was to your liking. Mayor Marine, did you lead the attacks on Maiden City? Are you the leader of the Liberators? Looks like Priscila gained some intelligence points on this mission. Level up! As I told you, girls, these Maidenlytics are all the same. If you could be a professional gamer, what game would you specialize in? The game of life. Do you realize the mess you caused in Maiden City? I would specialize in any game that pays the most money. So I don't know, like Dota. You will pay for your crimes. We will expose the truth, Mayor Marine. No one will stand by you when they know. Oh please, I'm saving this city. Do you really believe Maiden City would be better without my firm direction? You call causing all this chaos firm direction? Also, Panchira. You think you could stop me? This city is already mine. And you, well, you're just a small hindrance. But don't worry, you'll get a heroine's funeral. You fought bravely but perished in service. You were elected to serve citizens, not to betray them. I really don't want to believe it. But against evidence, there's no argument. Even if you're the mayor of Maiden City, you'll pay for your crimes. The Maiden Cop Priscila Salamander will bring you to justice. Do I have to fight all these bosses at once? Maiden Cop Meiga Holstore. Your plans won't succeed. Good job, girls. Maiden Cop Nina Usagi. Always ready to protect Maiden City. I gave the Maiden Cops plenty of chances to stop their foolish advances. You're so persistent. Finish them. Yeah. Time to end the Liberators' plans. Oh, at least I get some assistance now. It kind of threw me off. Usually we get the slowdown when the fight's over, but it was still going. Fucking stand still. Just take the hit. There we go. No! Not veteran Miranda! That's what happens to traitors. Punishment. Damn it. I haven't collected my money yet. You idiots, don't stop now. You have a mission to accomplish. Don't say a word, you corrupt Maiden Cop. We'll take you to the hospital. Hang on. You will pay. Let's finish this, girls. The block actually seems pretty powerful. Got it. I did it without a game over. Impossible. How was I defeated by you? You'll pay for your crimes behind bars. The Maiden Cops will always protect Maiden City. Time to go to jail, former Mayor Marine. Oh, I'm satisfied by that outcome. Lazy, it said, because I beat the game on the easiest difficulty. I never once professed to being good at beat-em-ups. Ah, she made a full recovery. The Game of Life Yokai Watch Edition. I'm not surprised we got Yokai Watch Just Dance for the Wii U. At this point, anything's possible. Oh no, she got knocked up. That came out of my mouth before I even thought about it. We're gonna sit on that screen for a little while. I don't mind. Well, don't worry, I had a terrible score in that level, so it's fine. Dreadful. Salary point. Alright, just like how I got my score, I guess. Right, if I go to Maiden Cops, like Maiden Department, this is where I buy stuff. Oh, there's like full-on, like, outfits in this. Music. View photo. Background off. Remove the frame? No, it doesn't look like it. Tons of artwork, huh? Cheats. Moves hit limits on enemies on the air and ground. I'd have to look into whether or not those can be used with achievements. Character profiles. I feel like those shouldn't cost anything. Profiles, like, it's text. Shouldn't cost anything. Maiden Cops comics? Yo. Oh no. We got comics. If we got comics, we are this close to an animated series. Come on. Like, what's the quality like? Oh, that size. That's pretty good. Oh, so the it actually shows you your progress on achievements. Complete all stages with a gold medal. Good luck. Oh, Lazy Maiden Cop was for finishing with Nina. It wasn't for finishing on easy. I thought the game was calling me lazy for finishing on easy. Okay. This game is legit. Straight up. Well, I finished the game. We did it well within 2 hours. I am up fairly early in the morning, so I'm going to call the stream here, but thank you very much for joining me, everybody. I have a Discord notification. I'm just going to briefly check what that is. Alright. Alright, yeah, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for the opportunity to cover this. If you liked what you saw, there is a link in the description. If you buy Maiden Cops from there, I do get a kickback on it. So, you get a game and you get to help me. Assuming that Xsolla will pay out, because they might not. Until I reach a certain threshold. A lot of these companies are like that. But yeah, check it out if this at all interested you. Until next time, if we live that long, take care. Bye-bye.